Hey guys, so in this video coming up, we're going to be transforming a home audio system using some old Audiopipe amplifiers that are way too big, way too powerful, and don't even make any sense in a home. And we're going to replace it with this new Audiopipe and Studio Z system. We're going to replace two massive amplifiers for 4 of these little Audiopipe amplifiers. We're going to use one for each of the 4 zones. So we're going to have an APA 200 and an STZ Y-Play, the Wi-Fi controller, and we're going to have one for each zone. So check this out. Hey guys, let's take a look at this home audio setup. So we've got 4 zones in this house, and to control that, we've got 2 huge amplifiers that are definitely way too big to control some ceiling speakers. We've got this HTD zone controller that uses its own app, but you can't control the music with the HTD app. So we had to get a separate Wi-Fi audio streamer. So we've got music on one app, zones on a different app, and it's just a mess when you want to control it. We're about to make this way easier. Let's see how. So with all this equipment, this cost me less than $800. Now, by comparison, if you wanted to use Sonos to control your home, a Sonos amplifier, just one by itself, is going to cost you $700. So 4 amplifiers, 4 zones, less than $800. You do the math. So I'm using the Audiopipe APA 200 mini amplifier and the STZ wireless multi-room audio streaming, the SPA Y-Play. So all of this equipment replacing 2 rack mount amplifiers, a zone controller, and a separate wireless music streaming device. All right, first things first, let's get all of this stuff out of here, make some room for the new equipment. So I just removed these 2 rack mount amplifiers, zone controller, and music streamer. This is 125 pounds of equipment that needed 2 separate apps to be able to control the music in this house. Let's compare that to this. We've got 4 amplifiers, 4 music streamers that also work as zone controllers. So this is less than 15 pounds of equipment, and you only need 1 app. Let's get it installed and show you how it works. All right, so making progress. We got all this equipment out. We got the first amplifier and Wi-Fi streamer put in. We've got it working, got one of the zones going. We're gonna fix up all these cables, make it look nice. And you see how much smaller this is. And again, we only need 1 app to control the whole thing. All right, so I got all 4 amplifiers hooked up. I got them working, testing with just one of the Wi-Fi controllers at a time. So now I just got to set up each of the STZ Wi-Fi audio streamers and we'll be done. Let's check back in a few minutes. All right, guys, so you see I've installed all 4 of the amplifiers. I've got 3 of our SPA Y-Play installed, and I've gotten them set up. Now I'm going to show you guys how I set up the last Wi-Fi music streamer. Let's check it out. So first thing you're going to do is make sure the green Wi-Fi light is flashing. So when the green Wi-Fi light is flashing, you're going to go to your device settings on your iPhone or Android and search for a Wi-Fi signal. So the first thing you're going to want to do is click on your Wi-Fi networks and connect to the SPA Y-Play network. So as soon as you do that, you're going to open up your Weem app and you're going to see that you're going to find a device on the network. We're going to add the device. So it'll go looking for your network settings and you're going to choose the Wi-Fi network that you prefer. In this case, it's our 1110 mesh. So it'll pre-populate with your password. So all you have to do is click continue. So now that you're connecting to the Wi-Fi, make sure you're on the correct network to make sure everything runs smoothly as you're connecting. So it'll take a moment to calibrate and now you're connected. So we're going to continue on to the next step. The next step now is naming your SPA Y-Play. So if you have multiple, like we do in this application, you're going to want to name it for whatever location you're using, whether it's the office, the media room. We're going to go with media room here. Now, if you have multiple in different locations, you can calibrate, but we're going to skip this part. We're not going to use our Apple Home, so we're going to skip this part as well. Now you see we've added the media room to our list. So now that you've connected all of your devices, we're ready to play music. So you can do that one of a few different ways. we can either click Browse, and it'll take us to our favorite music streaming service, whether you have Amazon Music, BBC Radio, whatever it is that you choose to use. I use Apple Music. So in this case, we're going to go here. I want to listen to Piano Man, a great song. So what we've done is, if you have an Apple device, you know that you can connect with AirPlay using this button down here. Now here you'll see that we have all of our devices. We have our kitchen, living room, media room, and patio. Let's put the kitchen on. Take a second. So now we're connected to the kitchen. So we're going to go back to our Weem device, our Weem app, and then go back to our devices. So now you see my kitchen is playing Piano Man, but my other rooms are not playing anything right now. So what we're going to do is, I want to play music in my living room. So let's click on this chain link button, and now it brings all of our devices up. The kitchen is our main room. So which one do we want to connect to the kitchen? Right now, I just want to listen to my living room. So let's click on living room, hit done. So now it's going to connect the music to my living room, and in a second, it'll start playing. So now we have our kitchen and living room both playing the same music. Now you'll see here that we can have our group volume, or you can control each room independently. So this makes it very easy if you have a bigger room or a smaller room, or if one room you just want to listen to louder music, you can adjust however you want. It makes it very easy. Now, turn your home theater system or your home audio system into a Wi-Fi compatible system and get to this year. Get to 2025, get modern.